there is a broad misconception, I think, that commercial casting is to some degree out of your hands as a performer. And I think there are elements of the process for which that's true, but there are also things that you can control, and a little bit of preparation, a little bit of thought into the character and the scripts as presented to you before you go into the room really can put you at an advantage. So it's very often the case that when we will give out scripts to people, that the people who come into the room and have just read it, thought about it a little bit, have some ideas about it, some ideas about the person they're playing within it, you're already at an advantage, and you're already starting off from a kind of solid baseline of where you want to be with it. Quite often, as we were talking about earlier, one of the unique things about commercial casting is this short amount of time you have to cast with somebody, and you'll be looking at 2 or 3 takes with them. And that's really all you can afford to do within a short space of time. So if that first take is kind of wasted or burnt on just getting the shape of it right, or kind of re-explaining exactly what type of piece it is to an actor, that's wasted and that's gone, and you can't afford to take another one on that basis. Whereas if the first take already has a good solid footing and there's a general understanding of what we're getting at from that point, then you kind of can unlock some further direction and you can go into more detail with it on later takes. So it's really worth, when you're given a script as an actor, just sitting with it, looking at it, and really just analysing it a little bit as you would do a drama script. I mean, commercials still hinge around a point of change. Often that is an interaction with the product, ultimately. And looking at that, who's my character, what clues are there, where are they, what type of person are they? There's enough there. There will be bits and bobs there to pick out and to give you
words that you put in. Yeah.
And at worst, that's going to inform your understanding, which will have a beneficial impact on the experience that you have and what's left on camera. More importantly, even if, because you might be given a script to read for reference, you might do all of that work in advance. You might make all of those choices, and then walk into the room, as I was doing about half an hour ago, and just have a chat on camera, where it's not about any kind of performance at all or delivering lines, but just about you as a person. And I still think if you've read all the material that's available, you can be clever and you can let that inform what you choose to say, the kind of the anecdote you choose to talk about, or the particular aspect of yourself that you choose to present. It's all there and it all counts.
Carry on watching at actors-anonymous.com.